it was an honor to be asked to do this. It's not my thing, but I think it's a great situation. Mr. Skip asked me to sit down and talk about this thing about music, about the concept of going from music to hair. But it's not going from music to hair. It's just all the gifts that I got from the Most High or whatever, from doing some music with some of our friends back in the day.
Right.
And just going back to, after years of being focused on the music, going back to what one of the gifts that I had was being a hairdresser or whatever, and a barber or whatever. And so it all worked together as far as like hairdressing and music and all that, because you see it, with this big movement with music now, and even way back in the day, image was everything.
True.
So,
that's true.
Image is a part of the music, and music is a part of the image. You know what I mean? So to be asked by a great man like yourself, knowing who your father was, it's a great honor to be here.
I appreciate that. But I got to tell you something before you get started. I want to let the people know something too about the first time that you and I met. Like you said, through a mutual friend of ours, Terrell T-Bone Harrell. He do producing and guitar music with you. And when he first brought you to my house, this was back around 2007, 8 like that, and you came by. I had heard some of your music, and he told me, he said, I'm gonna bring Geno by there. I said, yeah, man, I'd like to meet this guy. I love his music. But the moment that you walked in to my house, when you stepped in, I got a chill in the spirit feeling about you. I already knew what you was about. I could tell what you was about because it don't happen with me, with everybody that way.
Yes.
And then the way that you just presented yourself, it was like I put it like this, I did not want to leave your side because I was getting so much energy. I was getting things that I haven't felt before, and then I got it by listening to your music, but then to be in your presence.
Yes.
It was, I guess it was back in the biblical day, I could say that I would be one of your followers. Awesome, I would follow it just by meeting it, didn't know anything about you, and just from the music I heard. So, what do you, explain it?
I think it's a gift. When I started that journey, it was later on in my life, but I wanted to get it in because I had avoided it for years. Music is part of my life. My mother is an amazing pianist, singer, songwriter. My family, sisters, brothers, amazing singers, and I was the one that wouldn't open my mouth. I wouldn't do it. But I always had the gift. But I had a problem with being very shy and very quiet. I wouldn't say much. Had a lot to say, but I wouldn't say much. But when it was time, God presented me that opportunity, and He put about 7 musicians around me that I didn't know that I supposed to have been the leader of the situation. I was the guy that was writing the music, writing the songs, and it flipped on me where being in rehearsal, explaining the concept of the song and writing the songs with these great musicians, man, that I had around me. They chose me to be, no, you need to do it. But I had a singer that I brought in that I wanted him to be the front man, and he agreed to, saying, nah, I'm gonna get behind you. So I never wanted to be that guy up front, but I think some of us are chosen to do it.
And you are that chosen one.
So So I received that, and I started focusing on that, and it was an amazing journey with these players around me, man. Because I never thought I was that kind of guy to be the guy leading that pack, because these are seasoned veteran musicians.
I understand.
You know what I mean? Amazing guys that studied music their whole life. And here it is with me being a baby coming in, and they agreed to get behind me and support me or whatever. So it was really an honor, you know what I mean, having somebody like Terrell T-Bone behind you, people like Lateef, you know what I mean, Freddie Black, vocalist behind me, drummer Daryl, you know what I mean? It was an amazing journey, and we created some beautiful music, man. some beautiful music that you was even a part of. You
Oh
played
yeah,
on.
I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
you're
every
an
bit.
amazing musician yourself. So, and you got to be in the studio with us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And get
Yeah.
out and you came up with some.
I'm sitting here with Jenna. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
I did. Okay, I got it right. Y'all know how I am with names. And she's one of the co-workers here at the Cave with Geno. Geno, tell us a little something about Geno, how you like working with him. You just tell me something about it.
Well, Geno is an amazing, just overall person. The first time I met him, I said he reminded me of one of my cousins. He just gives you that feel like you've known him for your entire life, even when you first meet him.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he's just an amazing artist. I would say artist because when he does hair, he transforms the person in his chair. He gives them a complete makeover. So he's just an amazing stylist. I've even heard some of his music, and I love neo soul. He gives me that kind of neo soul feel, and he just really is the kind of person that speaks to your heart. So
Right.
he's a great person.
Right. Yeah, I know you enjoy working with me. I know y'all have plenty of fun around here.
Yes.
Because I have fun when I'm around him or just get by him. I just get this certain vibe from him. Like I said, don't never want to leave it because
Right.
I hate to let it go. But Gina, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us know something. And thank you also for allowing me to come into this lovely establishment to do this.
Absolutely.
And I really enjoyed everybody around here. Talk to the people and you tell them a little something about their hair that they should know, that they don't know. That a lot of people be concerned about their hair and don't know even what hair is.
Yeah. Well, the main concern today in today's society is really the choice of a stylist to somebody that can help you, that can educate you. Not anything that just sit here today and nail down these things, but it's just properly finding the right person that not only cut and style hair, but can educate you truly about the conditioning of the hair. You know what I mean? And so many people think it's the conditioning concept of hair is you buying a product, for conditioning and all that. The best way you condition yourself is inwardly. So, you know what I'm saying? It's those things that we put inside our bodies, not this outward thing we coat for a second and leave in for a second and we think it's conditioning. That's just softening of the hair. But I'm talking about conditioning hair is the concept of drinking water, putting the right vitamins and nutrients inside of ourselves, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that stuff. So choosing somebody that can sit down and explain to you these important things it's more important than just being somebody that can cut great hair.
Right.
Being somebody that can style great hair. So, it begins with picking the right person to educate you about your hair. Just don't pick somebody that can he can style and she can style and he can do this and whatever. So start asking questions. When you find a great hairdresser, it's almost like finding a great doctor, a great chiropractor. You know what I mean? This is somebody that's sacred to you as well. You know what I mean? Your hair is your crown, man.
Yeah, well, I can understand when you're speaking like that because you messing with someone's hair and chemicals could get inside. You can mess them up for life.
Oh, for sure, definitely. But yeah, and then you look at it like this here. Your hairdresser out of all these people, other than your chiropractor and your doctors, you know what I mean? But these people getting personal. That's a personal thing to touch you.
Right.
Like that was there. You know what I mean? So with me, when the one person I'm due now to get go get a haircut. And the one person that I've chose, that's my guy. You know what I mean? Because I don't like everybody to touch me.
Right.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Some
Boy,
people.
do I, yeah.
So it's like I know the spirit of this man that gets down with me like that touches my hair and combs my hair and touching me like that. So that's just how I operate.
Right.
And I think it's important that we understand that it's a spiritual thing. It's, you know what I'm saying? So choosing is everything to find the right one that's gonna educate you about stuff that you don't know about. It's like, oh, okay. So, like I say, back to conditioning. Conditioning is within. You know what I mean? enough said. But who sits down and educate you and talk to you about these things other than just giving you a great hairstyle? You know what I mean? Get education. Education about your hair, which is your crown and your glory, is very important, and very important to sit and really get a thorough understanding, of it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
yes.
choosing the right hairdresser is very important. You're gonna go through several of them, but when you get to that person that can sit there and educate you as well, and that gives you good style, and you can sit down and talk about these things, and this is what's going on with my hair, and this is what's happening, or whatever. It's got to be more than just a look. You know what I mean? It's somebody that can educate you, man. I came from a culture of hairdressers, man. The last several years, man, I've been around some amazing talent, you know what I mean? But not only did they educate as far as the outward appearance of hair, it's like we talked about it inwardly, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you can go from having somebody shallow in this thing, or you can have somebody that can take you places, like educating you from the inside out.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes, sir.
But also tell me this. How did you get into all the chemical work in the color? Do you specialize in this, or how many years did it take
It took me
before you were satisfied with yourself?
I'm still a student, always a student. Once you get there, if you think it's a point of origin, the point of origin, and then getting to the point where you think you're there, where you started at, and you think there's a destination, there's a point, like I'm there, I'm a master, I'm there, I'm this. You can't master this when it's continued. That's why they keep the education going. You got to continue your education in this. There's never a place to call yourself this great god of hairdressing or whatever, because it's always evolves. It's always something new. We're learning something new all the time.
Exactly.
So it's not a place where you think you're gonna you know it all. You never know it all. You know what I mean? It's continued education, man. That's in every part of every aspect of your life. It should be that way. You know what I mean?
I agree. I definitely agree.
You start here, but the path, man, the road, man, but you got to leave yourself open. You can't be like one of the horses that drives the carriage and has got the binders on, and it's like this. That's one way of looking at it, man. But at the same time, you need to have your,
Right.
everything. You know what I mean? Be aware of everything. You know what I'm saying? So my education started first with being a men's grooming specialist. You know what I mean? And just here within the last, I say 8 years or whatever, I added women to my arsenal.
Right.
So it's a continued education, man. You're never there. Never.
I am now here with Rhonda, and she's gonna lay a little something on us about Geno herself too. Come on, Rhonda, tell us about it.
Well, I met Geno by way of my husband. He's been in the Wilkins family for over 30-something years.
Wow.
He feels it's been probably almost a year. Feels like he's a brother to me, so I absolutely love everything about him.
Oh, great. That's great. Can you tell me something about some of the good times y'all done had around the place?
Well, I tell you, he always keep us laughing. He's a jokester for life. But it's just watching him transform the lives of so many people that come through here. As Jenna stated, he will give you a total makeover. By the time somebody comes in here, they expect one thing, but he gives them something totally different. Yeah.
And then they be amazed with
Yes.
it. I'm sure.
And then my son, he used to love his barber, but then he found Geno. Guess where we come every Monday.
Gonna be right here.
Right here with Geno.
This is such a nice place here. I really love the place. Such
Thank
a great
you.
atmosphere.
Thank you.
Great vibes from everybody. I really enjoyed being here with everybody today too.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming.
I'm sitting here now with John Wilkins here. And John, I want you to tell us something about this fantastic, phenomenal establishment, and also about Geno. How y'all hooked up and everything? Tell us all something about it.
Will do. Of course, this is the Cave Style Bar. We specialize in blowouts and haircuts. We also service facials for men and women.
Oh, okay.
And one of the things I like about our location, one, we're right downtown on Peachtree Street. We're right in the heart of the business district, and as well as the international district with all these hotels. So we get a lot of business from the hotels, and it's really cool. One of the things I like about our team, one, we got a great stylist, which is Geno. Geno Harris has been around in the Atlanta area for ever.
Right.
And, we've been around Geno for a long time. When I say the Wilkins family, Geno is one of the guys that kind of created Dominique's first hairdo when he first came in the league.
What?
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
You telling me on to something. See,
Yeah.
he didn't tell me all of that like that. Okay.
Geno was introduced to Dominique one night and at our club, and Dominique liked his style. And next thing you know, him and Dominique was tight, and
Wow.
that was his stylist. So kudos to Geno. But Geno's been around the family a long time. He's been around Atlanta a long time. He has a knack for not only for music as well. He has a knack for the beauty industry. He's been around it for a long time.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons why I love that we got him down here on board. He's been very, very helpful in terms of our concept. He's been very helpful with bringing on some of the stylists that we do have on board as well. So
that's great.
he's training kind of the new wave of where the market is going. So now he's, training these guys where hair needs to be cut.
Right, and that's what he was doing on the interview I was doing with him. He was telling me about the different things that you might like, fabric and this. I never heard nothing like that.
Exactly.
The way he break it down, he should be an instructor, because the way he breaks it down is
Absolutely.
tremendous. The way I have never heard it before, but I understood exactly what he was talking about.
He's a student of the game.
That's it.
which is very, very unique.
Right.
And he's going to be doing a lot of our training. We're looking down the road to do the K franchises, and he's going to be part of that movement. And we're looking forward to that as well. But we love what he does. I've been knowing him forever. He's like a brother to me first. He doesn't work for me. He works with me.
With you, right?
And that's what I like. Very, very open and all about team.
Right.
And without a team, man, you can't do anything. I got a great staff. Geno Holt is one of our best people when it comes to taking care of the client.
Right.
From start to finish. I love what she does. Rhonda is one of the owners here with me. And we really would like to thank Ms. Baker for bringing us on board, which is our CEO and owner, and the woman that had this vision when we came here. So I want to give kudos to her. But looking forward to big stuff and big things to come, and hopefully we can keep Geno on board.
Well, they always said something about the first impression, and the vision. Now I walked in here was like, wow, so
we got a lot of things that we want to add because we want to have a place where people come in. It's more or less a style and fashion experience,
right,
opposed to just coming to a barbershop or a spa. We want to be able to people walk in here like they're walking in Beat Out Sassoon's.
There you go.
living room.
There you go.
And that's what we're trying to portray: fashion, beauty, and having the best haircuts and blowouts that you can have in
Right.
the city. And we got the people here to make that happen.
Well, the way I'm hearing it, you franchise out. I look for this to be worldwide.
Absolutely.
Worldwide,
Absolutely.
not just in a few cities, but every city.
Absolutely. I think we got an opportunity to do it. We got the right people on board. We're going to be recruiting new talent. Geno is going to be one of the main guys that's going to be helping us recruit new talent. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it. This is something that me and my wife has been into, for probably 18 years because
Wow.
we do fashion shows. We did fashion productions and for the last 18 years.
Oh, okay.
Now we're in the entertainment industry. We do 2 major award shows every year.
Oh, okay.
One is the Legendary Awards and one is the Influencer Awards. So we kind of got a little knack and history in the city of doing fashion productions and all that stuff. So
Right.
looking forward to bringing it all together.
Well, advertising is anything I can ever do for you, you know, advertising, anything that you need to run, because I know to know Geno, and I know the kind of person he is, so I know the people he will hang around, and you know, and like I said, I fell in love with the place, and people are always thinking all the time, you do something for somebody, it's got to be about money.
That's right.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. If you ever need me, my phone works, let me see, 25 hours a day. I added one too, because I didn't get that hour of sleep, so I added one. If you ever need me for anything, man, just feel free to call, get in contact, just say, hey, call Skip, Angelo, whatever his name gonna be this week. Hey, get him down here, I need him to do this. I need him to go to McDonald's just to get the food and bring it.
I appreciate it, and we appreciate you coming in, doing this for us, helping us out.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful, man, because it's an honor just to be able to come here to place in your location. And then, like I said, a lot of people, I done dealt with people many years now. You know, I just turned 65 last weekend. I've traveled around the world, but you could tell the phone was from the real one. I just like being around real people, you know. Somebody I can feel comfortable around.
A lot of us don't make the 65, so kudos to you.
No, thank you.
But I do want to say, and if it's okay, if
you say anything you want to say, let them know anything.
What we got.
The mic yours.
Please go to www.legendaryawards.com. Look at our website, see what we do. Also, go to thecaveatl.com and check our website out. Book services, you won't regret it.
Wait a minute. What y'all say? I didn't hear it. Say that again.
www.thecaveatl.com, book your services, and also go to www.legendaryawards.com and check out what we do. Come support us.
How about giving them the phone number so if they can't remember www. Because sometimes I can't remember w. They can just call you and then you can tell them. Give them the phone.
You also can call the Cave main line 404-565-1714, and you can also call our business line, either myself or my wife, 678-760-3603 or 678-499-9480.
Mr. Wilkins, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
It's been an honor.
Appreciate it.
And thank you so much for allowing me again. Like I said, I'm grateful to be able to just come here. And wow, it's been an amazing day. I don't want to leave. You need security tonight?
No, don't need security. But you can stay as long as you want.
All right, thanks a lot.
Aha. We're gonna try something new. See if y'all feel this vibe.
Sitting here chilling like a damn villain. It's me,
It's chillin'.
Jeff says so. Now I have some funk to drop on y'all, if it's okay. Yeah, alright. If you give me a moment, I'm gonna move your soul. Cause this ain't no Tracy Chapman song. Cause I'm still a soul-less child of the depths of the ghetto. In case y'all really don't know, here we go again. I'm still down ghetto. Here we go again.
Yeah, cause I got a little different flavor. Don't mistake it.
We go again.
Don't judge a book by its cover. It is.
Just a different damn day. Here we go again.
See that?
When I close my sometimes. Oh, days gone by, it brought tears to my eyes. Oh, how I told those lies, I can't deny. I was just lost at the time. Deeper than ancient mysteries, than the pearls in the sea. Oh, that's where I wanna be. That's where I wanna go with you. Broken promises is the past. I really couldn't help it. Please forgive me. You don't have to worry no more, 'cause my soul's been restored. It's all about you and me. Deeper, the place where heroes go. Deep within my soul. That's where I wanna go with you. Where heroes go, deep within my soul. That's where I wanna go. That's where I wanna go with you. I know it's been crazy, this road I've taken. He's not through with me yet. Oh, deeper than I've ever gone before. Don't you wanna go? Yeah. That's where I wanna go with you. Yeah. Deeper. Your heart and soul. Hey, oh, hey, hey. That's where I wanna go with you. That's where I wanna go with you. Yeah, a place where heroes go.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you heard the first part of Geno Harris' interview, and we're getting down toward the last part of it now. You heard him talking about Terrell T-Bone Harris. We're together deeper in the studio. That's the one I told you introduced me to Geno. So it wouldn't be right unless we brought the musical side and shared with you of what we know of Geno. Ladies and gentlemen, songwriter, guitarist, vocalist, and so much more in the music industry. I give to you Mr. Terrell T-Bone Harris. How's it going, T?
Going all right, my brother.
Good. Look at T. You know, you the one that introduced me to Geno. You know, back around then. You know, I was in around 2007 or 8 or something like that. You know, you introduced me to his music first for a while before I got a chance to meet him. It's only right that the man he talk about in the music part of the business, because you know we all tight, and I know how you feel about you and everything. Mm-hmm. I want you to share with the people out here around the universe, you know, how you met Geno, and how it led to meeting him and things like that.
I actually met Geno through another hairstylist that was getting into music, Jeff Payton. They were doing some things, and I guess they were trying to get some things recorded, and I was doing more producing at that time. And so, there were another artist, but, he introduced me to Geno, heard some of those tracks he did, and, I was very impressed with Geno. Geno's a great storyteller to me, and I think that's a big thing in the music industry. Country and folk is, they tell great stories. Rock and roll tell great stories. Good music has great stories in it. And Geno was a good storyteller. I mean, I always reinforced that to him, that how legitimate his stuff was. His music is, and I think that first song I got into, which to me is almost like that Bobby McFerrin song. It's called Every Day, and it has that effect on. It was like, what was it?
Oh yeah, performing that with that. Yeah.
Called Every Day.
Every Day.
Like I rise every day, kiss my baby's eyes, I see the sunrise, pretty blue skies. I'm grateful for the little things, my eyes, my hands, my feet today. I haven't seen, even though this world's a mess, I feel got a damn peace by my side. I ain't talking about getting high. I'm living, loving, and it's everything.
Oh yeah.
So
right.
stuff like that. That was a man. It's amazing, good feeling song. And I think that's pretty much in his music. That good feeling. He has that soul. That convincing, so I was definitely attracted to the style, Got in the studio with Geno. Geno thrives in the studio,
Oh yeah, I know.
You can go to the studio with some people, and you've been rehearsing good, but when they get in that booth, they tend to crack. I left the studio because somebody just couldn't get going,
Right.
He thrives in the studio. Wrote some great stories. So we started working together. We started writing a lot more songs too. Geno has pretty good, he has a lot of music stacked up there waiting.
Right, but I try to tell people, I've been in many studios, watch people write songs. It takes, it might take them 2-3 months at a time or something just to get the lyrics. But I've seen Geno come in there. You'll have a track playing.
Yeah.
Geno go, hey, I think I got something for that.
Yeah.
And a story automatically start, and it fits with everything. His story fits, just not, okay, I'm just gonna try to put it. It just naturally start flowing out.
Right.
Which means that it was meant for him to do this.
Well, you know what, and he has good taste doing it. I think even more than he's realized sometimes. It's just how, it's good when somebody, it just comes out of them like that too. We did one called Hell or High Water one day. He came up with those words. I think he probably was sitting around. He told me he had taken that song to Greg Street, and lawyers sitting around the table and everybody slamming. But I had this play that they wanted to adopt that song. But just quality stuff,
Right.
Have fun with that guy in the studio. So he's a good songwriter. He needs to do it more, Geno. Come on with it, baby.
But see, that's what we know how we all sit down, we talk, And we was talking about, he missed the fellas. I missed the fellas, you missed them, but and like I told me, they ain't gonna happen in time. But we also came up with the concept, maybe just doing a little acoustic set, Geno, you and myself, I play my sax, just to, it gives you, it relaxes. You know how the music do when you're sitting there, the creativity.
And then acoustically, that was, he has some stuff that would really fly well. Cause he and I and Daryl, the drummer.
Yeah, we spoke of Daryl.
Yeah, we
spoke of Daryl.
went to Eddie's attic one time and you know put some on him. Put about 3 tracks on him and. You know, very well accepted, you know. Do you know the reason I went about that one acoustic outfit I had to take out the guitar and amp and stuff that could do, just to do that type of thing. I'm still looking forward to that, my brother.
Right.
Still looking forward to that, but he's done some good songs. He's got one called Deeper that I really love, but it was like... Sometimes of days gone by, it brings tears to my eyes. Oh, when I told those lies, I can't deny. And I was just lost at the time, but I want deeper, deeper than ancient mysteries. Example, just you know,
a story.
Stories, heartfelt energy, you know, that transfers when you're in front of audience too. So I don't know why I'm trying to sing G stuff.
Yeah,
not quite my forte.
I'm gonna say that you got a nice.
So you know me. So I'm a traditional rocker, and it's my thing.
You and I was talking earlier, and you was telling about, I didn't know your mother played keyboard and things.
Yes.
Would you feel like give us a little rundown on the family?
As far as like the music, that runs in my family, it started with my mother, Lily. That's a beautiful heart, beautiful, sweet woman, the sweetest woman in the world. I'm quite sure there are people that agree with that. But she was a very talented singer, pianist, and I remember seeing my mother as a child. We would go from church to church, and everywhere she went, it was like as soon as she walked in, they was excited to see my father, who was a deep spiritual man or whatever, a preacher man or whatever. I'm a preacher's son. But my mother, it was the gift that she had that the city of Atlanta, man, and other little small towns, when she walked in, they had to have her come up and do her thing. She was an amazing pianist, singer. She used to rip churches apart, man. And
wow.
And she had sisters, 2 sisters that played as well. That's amazing. My auntie Louise, her baby sister is an amazing singer. I had cousins. My cousin Leroy Johnson, amazing singer, songwriter, pianist. My grandmother, everybody played around with that, that piano. It was in our life, and it was in our home, since I was a kid or whatever.
It was part of the furniture.
It was part of it. It was part of the home. You know what I mean? So, and my gift came from always being around music. You know what I mean? And that's where it began. That with my mother introducing me to that, being a musician herself, and always part of the furniture, like you said. But that's just what it was. You know what I mean? At my house. You know what I mean? So yeah, in every house. It's like at my grandmother's house, at my auntie's house, at my my house. It was always that. It was always music. We are music.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Your father, he passed away.
Yes.
Not too long ago, right? A few months ago, something like that. You care to share a little something with us on that?
Man, my spiritual side came from my father, who was I love to say preacher man, you know what I mean? But he was a great teacher as well, but a very serious man that gave me the foundation of my belief, my faith, from watching him study every night.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Studying him. Now, that's part of my life right now. I study every night. We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
So it's like, not only do you have to wait on Sunday for Sunday school, it's like we must do that daily.
Daily.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, for you to receive that awakening, we need an awakening. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's much deeper than what's been presented. If you question what's been taught, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's you. You should do that as a man and as a woman. It's like, but you have to go to that point of origin again, and then come back yourself and say, well, let me dissect everything that I've been taught, because I need to see that truth in it. You know what I mean? So it's just confirmation. It's not that you have any doubts, but I promise you, once you get to that point where you start dissecting, it's a lot of information out there now that you can on your own.
Right.
You're gonna come out.
You just do the research.
Yes.
But you can't do it today and not tomorrow or the next day.
It's
Wait
every
another
day.
month and
It's
come
every day,
back.
brother. It's every day. It's
Every day.
You know what I mean? So study thyself. If you, what it says, showing thyself approved is by you studying. That's what the book talks about. You know what I mean?
Right.
You must study. You know what I'm saying? And it's a daily walk. It's not just on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just because you go to church on Sunday, you good. And it's like, no, you got to learn the ways. It's not only just, we sit here, my father gave me this right here. I know for a fact, we focus on the 10 laws, but man, there's more laws than that.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
So we need to get to all the rest of them, 613 laws.
Right.
So
right.
Just studying daily, man. But my dad gave it. He gave us, man, the basic foundation, man, of having faith. That's all. That's what I put.
That's what it is.
That's what I drop it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. But what's ahead for us with Geno Harris in the future? I'm glad you decided to make a turn and jump back into the industry. But what should we look for from Geno Harris, Gypsy Soul, and also the hair designer, the stylist?
It don't stop. It's continued. The whole thing is like, I look at it like 360 degrees, man. It's like it ain't no point of, like I say, it's just continue. That's just who I am. I'm a hairdresser. I am music, and it don't stop. I stepped away from it for a moment, but there's some things that I'm gonna add to the concept of music. I want to be a more polished musician, so I got things that I have to learn myself before I go reach out to those who God gave me before. I want to get back around these great men again, but I want to come back on a whole nother level. You know what I mean?
Right.
On a whole nother level. So there are things that I got to do, that I'm going to do to start that journey back again of those offering songs of peace and love and overstanding, Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes,
and
man.
working with you on
It don't
projects
stop.
and everything.
It don't
man,
stop, brother. You know what I mean? It
looking
don't stop.
good.
Yes, it don't stop. We got to go back after those people we had. We did some work with before.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And, they waiting too.
Well,
we gonna do it.
It's gonna happen when it's time.
Yeah.
Like they said, nothing will happen before it's time, and the time is now in the making, because
Yes,
that's
sir.
what you're doing now.
Yes, sir.
And
to gather songs, man. To write a song, man. You got to have some things to sing about.
Right.
So therefore, you got to live a little bit.
Exactly.
You're gonna have
Exactly.
some of the most powerful songs to write on is experiences. That's what makes a great songwriter, is the experience of life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
that don't never stop. You know what I'm saying? That don't never stop. Yeah.
Well, Gino, I want to leave with a final word of Gino to tell the universe a word from Gino.
Well, it's a deep thought. There's so much that you can do as a human to make this place a beautiful place. That's my purpose, is to use my tools that was given from the Most High and to paint this world beautiful colors, beautiful for us to look at, beautiful sounds for us to listen to, and try to be more humane for the world.
I agree.
And have love to be our religion, but at the same time, don't be a fool. You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at in life, man. It's like, it don't stop, man. It don't stop. So just still being open to learn and to receive, and at the same time, teach those that are coming up behind us. You know what I mean? But with love, not with hate. But sometimes truth, man, is a hard pill to swallow.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
I know.
So I'm a truth seeker. You know what I mean? And not just a soul searcher, but truth is everything. So
It is.
that's just where I'm
It
at. I'm
is.
just gonna continue my path, man. And that's how I'm trying to give it to the world, man.
Hey,
You know,
and
truth.
You're headed in the right direction. I
Yes,
know
sir.
that.
Indeed.
I know that.
Indeed, I receive that.
You know, you just don't know how much I really appreciate you, the staff of the cave. I mean,
Yes,
everybody
yes,
here, so
yes,
family.
yes.
You all treated me like family.
Yes, yes,
It's been great, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It's been
yeah.
good to see you again.
Yes, indeed.
Doing things and moving on in a positive direction. It's been an honor, man. You
Yeah,
know, like I said,
yeah.
when I'm in your presence, it's just hard for me to get away.
All right, man. That's a beautiful thing. But I want to send a message out to you guys to come visit us at the cave at 200 Peace Street, right downtown.
Yeah, like I was saying, Gino lost his father a couple of months ago.
Right.
And you got a chance to kind of meet the family, be with the family. You know, before I did, we both was at the funeral and everything, but you got a chance to kind of see the musical part of this family.
Right.
Could you share that information with us?
Yeah. Really got a chance to be around his mother for a change. Beautiful woman. I had no idea she was so talented. That family was that talented. Gospel. The brothers. I don't know if the sisters, whoever was sitting around, son-in-laws, whatever. But they, between the keyboards and sitting around, let's sing along, trying to think of, we were trying to come up with what musical we were going to do at the funeral. It was a good time.
That's what you performed at the funeral.
It was a good time with them too.
Right.
So, heartfelt people again. I see his music. Gino does the feel good stuff. It's all about the feel good stuff.
Right.
You want to transfer that to people. You want people to know they're more than they've ever been told. You're more powerful than you've ever been told. It ain't as bad as it seems if you know who you are inside.
Exactly.
That you're a piece of
Right,
God.
man.
Just not somebody out here. But I was so happy to do that. So happy to meet those people.
Right.
And he has a really firm background, and I know his father had a real heavy influence on him also. I see where that strength come from, and listening to the rest of the family. So, yeah, we did that.
T-Bone, I always ask all entertainers, all musicians, before I get ready to go, to leave a final word of a thought, what they would like to tell the world or share to the world of what you trying to do or where you headed or what you want them to know. Could you share your thought with us before we get out of here?
I guess you come to find out why you do things sometimes. My brother was a minister also. Talking to my mom, I tell her this is my ministry, music is my ministry. I always want to share something uplifting, that's fun things, that's frivolous things. It's all right to have fun and be frivolous. I've learned that in my journeys too, but you want to make people feel better. You want to uplift them. You want to impart a feeling here that, you know, it's about love, you know. I had a neighbor, I had a chance to thank his son a few days ago and just let her, you know, his line was always, everything made for love, baby. His line was always, everything's made for love.
Right.
And you know what, he was right. He was right. So everything is made for love. It's about love. But music is a mass communicator. And there's no better communication in the world. So God is all in it. And, you know, it's just really, you want to impart a good feeling. You want to touch someone's heart. You know, that's probably the best feeling in the world to me. So I'm going to leave you with that one.
Hey, man, I sure appreciate you getting this down for Geno. I hope he likes it and everything. You know, sure he is.
Yeah, Geno's my brother, so that's my brother. And
it's just always great to share good things about somebody else to let the universe know. You know,
no doubt. You know, so you know, and I feel the same way. A lot of people's going to be attracted to his music because it has that soulfulness. It has that feeling. You know, it's full of feeling and energy, and I say he tells great stories. And,
right.
I think that's very, very important. So it's, you know, it's been enjoyable.
Hey, I'm getting ready to end this with the people out there around the universe. Could you give me? I want some T-Bone music.
Give some T-Bone.
Give me a little T-Bone. Get out of here with. Let me hear what you got to give me here.
Hey, no, this is my kind of my latest 70s feeling. You know, I'm a rocker.
Right.
And, you know, like that soul thing, but I hadn't even finished this thing yet.
Let's go with it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody out there around the universe for tuning in for Season 1, Episode 1, featuring the phenomenal Geno Harris. And once again, I'd like to thank the staff of the Cave Barber Spa, located at 200 Peachtree Street, right inside the Macy's building. I'd like to thank the staff and Jenna, Rhonda, John. Thanks for treating me with royalty. And most of all, I'd like to thank the man of the hour himself, my spiritual feeling, my partner, my brother, Geno Harris. Thank you, Geno. And once again, my main thanks to all my producers out there, which is you. Because without you, there's no me. And as always, from the universe to me, from me to you. I've been your host from TAFN, the Angelo Feelgood Network. But for right now, you could call me Houdini because I'm gone. Take me on home, bone. Take me home, man. This has been a Dad production.
Yeah. What I want to say here is, I'm really feeling what we doing. And I know a lot of people talking and they whispering in your ear because they whispering in mine, you know. And I really don't give a damn what they saying. I want you to know I'm with you. Do whatever, don't give a damn. That my baby goes so incredible, yes, unbelievable, yeah. Webster don't have the right words, 'cause she's more than beautiful. Her physicalities would make me drop down to my knees. I don't really give a damn. I don't really give a damn. The world is saying, no, not your mama, not your dad, not your sister, not your brother. I don't give a damn. gotta testify. No, I can't deny. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, baby, she's got that. Oh. She's all I desire. I don't really give a damn. Hope y'all understand. The world is saying, 'cause I really don't. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your sister or your brother. I don't give a damn. I don't really give a damn. I hope y'all understand. The world is that's my baby. That's my baby. Not your daddy, not your sister. I don't give a damn. Now sit y'all all up in my business. Let me give y'all a vision. Me and my baby making sweet love. Stars was up above.